Okay, let's just dive right in. For years, we were all sold this idea that success meant sacrificing sleep, right? Grinding out 18-hour days, waking up at 4 a.m., but a rebellion is brewing. It's called sleepmaxxing, and it's all about flipping that toxic script and realizing that deep, restorative sleep isn't lazy, it's the single most powerful performance hack you have.
You know that old hustle culture mantra? It's done. It's finished. The new status symbol isn't a packed calendar and huge bags under your eyes. It's getting a full 8 hours. We're finally moving from a culture of burnout to a much smarter, more strategic way to perform. And it all starts the second your head hits the pillow.
And look, this isn't just some wellness fad. This number right here, $411 billion. That's the staggering annual cost of sleep deprivation to the U.S. economy in lost productivity alone, according to a report by the Rand Corporation. It's a massive problem with a massive price tag. And this is not a niche issue affecting just a few insomniacs. The CDC says a whopping 70% of adults in the U.S. struggle with sleep at least once a month. Think about that. That means the majority of us are constantly running on empty.
So what's the answer? It's this conscious counter-movement, this shift from hustle to, well, strategic hibernation. This is what we're calling the sleep-maxing rebellion, where we stop trying to hack our days and start instead to protect our nights.
Let's be crystal clear on what this actually means. Sleepmaxxing isn't just about getting more sleep, it's about getting smarter sleep. It's the active, intelligent strategy of optimizing every single aspect of your rest to unlock your peak mental and physical performance. It's a tool, not a surrender. Still think it sounds a little lazy? Okay, try telling that to LeBron James or Roger Federer. These are titans of their sports, and they've been known to clock 12 or more hours of sleep a night during competition season. Why? Because they get a fundamental truth. Championship-level performance begins with championship-level recovery.
And this slide just lays it all out, doesn't it? On one side, you've got the old way, constant grind, fueled by caffeine, leading straight to burnout. And on the other, the new model, strategic recovery, fueled by deep sleep, leading to sustainable peak performance. The choice is pretty clear, right?
All right, so how do we actually do this? It all starts with where you sleep. We have to stop thinking of the bedroom as just another room in the house and start treating it like a high-performance sleep chamber. Let's get tactical and build your sleep fortress.
First up, temperature. This might be the single most underrated factor in sleep quality. Your body's core temperature has to drop to initiate and maintain deep sleep. And the scientifically proven sweet spot is right between 65 and 68 degrees Fahrenheit. A cool room isn't just a preference, it's a biological necessity.
Next, light. Light is sleep's #1 enemy, specifically the blue light blasting from our phones and our tablets and our TVs. Now get this, exposure in the hours before bed can slash your brain's production of melatonin, that's the sleep hormone, by up to 50%. The goal is simple, make your bedroom as dark as a cave.
And finally, sound. Whether it's a partner snoring, a dog barking, or just city traffic, unexpected noises can yank you right out of those deep, restorative stages of sleep. A fan-based white noise machine is a total game changer because it creates this consistent sound blanket, masking those sudden disruptions and just letting your brain relax.
Okay, once your fortress is built, it's time to work on your routine. Your daily habits have a massive impact on your sleep, long before your head even hits the pillow.
To make this happen, you need a non-negotiable wind-down routine. This formula is brilliant in its simplicity. 10 hours before bed, you're done with caffeine. 3 hours out, no big meals. 2 hours, you stop working. Let your brain disengage. 1 hour, no screens. And in the morning, 0. Don't you dare touch that snooze button. It just confuses your internal clock.
Now I know what you're thinking. You've probably seen them all over social media, Sleepy Girl mocktails, mouth taping, all these different supplement recommendations. There's so much noise out there. So what actually works, according to the experts? So let's start with supplements. Dr. Brandon Matthews, a sleep medicine physician, says that things like the Sleepy Girl mocktail are mostly harmless, but their effects are pretty modest. Now, for melatonin, he points out that less is more. Those huge 10-milligram doses you see everywhere, that's overkill. The most effective range for resetting your circadian rhythm, your body's internal clock, is actually a tiny 0.3 to 1 milligram dose. Magnesium glycinate can also be super helpful for muscle relaxation.
Okay, let's talk about the one everyone is curious about. Taping your mouth shut to encourage nose breathing. Is this a game-changing hack, or is it just social media hype?
Dr. Matthews gives a really balanced take on this. Yes, it can help some people, especially with dry mouth, but, and this is a big but, you must check with a doctor first. If you have any kind of nasal obstruction, like a deviated septum, this could be a really bad idea. The key takeaway here is this is absolutely not for everybody.
And what about all those rings and watches that track our sleep? Well, they can be useful tools for seeing patterns, but Dr. Matthews cautions us not to treat their data as gospel. They are not 100% accurate when it comes to staging your deep sleep versus REM versus light sleep, so use them as a guide, not a diagnosis.
So let's bring this all home. The new measure of success isn't how little sleep you can survive on. It's about how well you can protect your night to absolutely dominate your day. This is the new status symbol. And for those with really serious chronic issues, you have to look at this. The most effective long-term solution isn't a pill. It's actually retraining your brain. Cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, or CBT-I, has a 70 to 80% success rate. That's nearly double the rate of sleeping medications. It just proves that changing your behaviors and thoughts about sleep is the most powerful medicine there is. So here's the final takeaway. The ultimate productivity hack isn't a new app, a different kind of coffee, or some crazier morning routine. It's prioritizing and protecting your sleep. Stop trying to hack your day with a depleted battery. Instead, focus on protecting your night and let a fully charged brain do the rest. The only question is, are you ready to join the rebellion?